Catfish Birch here. We're going to be making some baits, get ready for fishing. I know some of y'all may have seen some of my videos, how I make my baits up, but we've got a lot more followers now, and they're further on down the line, my videos, and so to keep from having guys from going through there, searching all through the videos, we're going to make a new one, and so maybe that'll help somebody out here. I fish with weenies, those just old Boris weenies from Walmart, dollar store, wherever you want to get them from. They're like 90 something cents there at Walmart. And now the way I make mine up, I usually make up anywhere between 5 to 7 packs of weenies. Just simple fact is I fish a lot of noodles at a time, so that's the way I usually. But you can, if you want to rod and reel fish or fish with a few noodles, you don't have to make up as much bait if you don't want to. But that's just the way I do, and I just want to kind of share it with y'all and maybe help somebody out. I just take those weenies and I just take and leave them in the packages, and it's a lot easier to cut them up when you leave them in the packages. And I just take and slice them. I usually make about, I get 3 slices out of them, and I cut them up in about an inch and a quarter in length. And so what I do is I got some of them already done cut up, and then you want to take a Ziploc gallon bag and just pour them up inside. While I'm pouring this in, I just want to tell y'all I appreciate y'all watching and sharing all my videos that I do. I really do appreciate y'all. If y'all got any comments, any questions, feel free to leave them down there in the comments, and I'll get with you, or you can private message me, whatever you want to do. And here's what we got here. We got probably a half a bag, a gallon bag full of it, and just take a cheap Walmart salt, the great value. And what I want to do is just take and pour it in here. I grabbed the wrong salt. Give me 1 second here, guys. Hate that when that happens. That was some older salt that I had that done got hard. So anyway, I just want to take and pour this salt on top of it. And what we're going to do with this salt, it's going to draw all of the moisture out of these weenies. And you're going to end up with a lot of water when we get done with this. And what it does, it toughens them up, is what it does. And they stay on the hook a whole lot faster. So we'll maybe this will help y'all out. You don't have to just purely put a good amount of salt in it. I don't never measure it. I just kind of go by what it kind of looks like. Just kind of stir them up a little bit. Work them down, work some of that salt to the bottom down there. And what we're going to do, guys, all right, you can see some of the salt in here. You just want a good bit of salt in it so it cover all the weenies, gets good and salty inside. And we're going to set this in the refrigerator and for 1 or 2 days, and then we'll pull this thing out and we'll go through the next step of how we get these things done. Alright guys, it's been we've had those weenies in the ice box in there. We just set them in the ice box, and so with that salt on them, and we've been in there for 2 days now, and I just want to show you just how much moisture actually does come out of these weenies, and it makes them firm up really good, and that way they'll stay on them hooks a whole lot better than just regular raw weenies. You can use them raw, but I like them doing them this way because it firms them up. And also, you take a weenie that's not been done this way and you set it out there in that sun for just a little bit, and it's going to turn black, and then it won't be long it'll start stinking. So, but just the way they don't do that, because you done pulled all the moisture out of them, and also that salt cures them a little bit too, so they don't. And once we get this done here, I just want to kind of show you how much moisture. That's a lot of that salt, but that is full of water down here at the bottom. I think there was 5 packs of weenies. So what this was in this gallon jug bag here, and you can see just how much moisture that pulls out of there. That water line is up to here. I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but just how much it is. And what we're going to do, once we let these things sit in here like this, we're going to pour them out in the zinc. And what you want to do is just kind of wash some of the water, salt off of it a little bit. You don't have to get all of the salt, just some of the salt off a little bit. I'll stir it around. And then what we want to do is let this sit here for a little while, and kind of just every once in a while fluff them around a little bit and kind of let them dry out a little bit. Or if you're in a big hurry, you can take and get some paper towels and damp them a little bit. But you just want to kind of get them a little bit dry for when we put the garlic seasoning on it. All right, well, we'll let these dry here a little bit, and I'll get back with you, and we'll put the garlic on. All right, guys, it's been about an hour or so, and I just went through and kind of fluffed them up from time to time and kind of let them dry. And what I do is I just take a quart size Ziploc bag, and I put on my noodles. Each bag is 20, and for the most time per place that wherever I'm going to set my noodles out at, I usually put 40 out at a time, and then I'll go somewhere else and put some more out till I can locate the fish. And wherever I can locate the fish, and then if I need to, I can take and move the other ones over to wherever the fish is at. And that's how I find my fish, and I just go in different places. But I put 40 in this per bag is the way I do mine. And if I put the 20 per bag, it's a whole lot easier to keep up with than a bunch of mix-max noodles in a bag. So just everything I've got is all in 20 bags, 20 per bag, and that way I know exactly how many I've got out and everything. But I just take and put 40 of them in here, and I just get that great value garlic seasoning there. And I hate to smell garlic. I like to fish with it, but I don't like to smell it. And I sure don't eat it. I don't eat nothing with garlic, period. I guess out in sitting in a boat in that wind, it's not that bad as far as smelling it. But I sure don't like the taste of garlic at all. That's why I don't eat garlic bread. Dear God, it stinks. But I just take and kind of, I don't know, that's probably maybe a couple tablespoons per bag is what I do. And then I kind of just zip it up. And then I'm going to just shake it up and get that garlic all in there. And if I need to add any more to it, I just pour a little bit more in there. Just kind of look at it. And I'm not sure if you can tell. See how much garlic's on here? That's the way I like my garlic. And the reason I kind of get these weenies kind of dry, because if it's real wet, it's just going to crumble up and stick all over these, and you don't get it all over them. A good coating over everything. So that's the way I do. And then what I do next is I just take and go throw them in a freezer, and then when I get ready to go fishing, they're ready to go. They don't stink for us if you garlic smell, but they don't have the. But I'm telling you, that's what I catch probably 90% of my catfish off of is these weenies right here, just like this right here. They don't get hard in a freezer. You can pull them right out of the freezer and then go put straight them on a hook, because it's done pulled all the moisture out of these things, and so they don't freeze, get hard. But like I said, that's what I use. All right, guys. Well, listen, I sure appreciate y'all watching and sharing all my videos. And as always, if you see a veteran, please thank him for his services, and thank you for joining in today.